It's a barbecue, an Aussie barbecue. It's a barbie, it's a party, it's fair income and true.
All right, today I'm going to show you how to use a meat thermometer with some grilled chicken. All right, you have your temperature gauge here. Your grill or your barbecue, it's essentially like a like an oven. Okay. This one's old. Okay, you want to clean your grill off with some, like a barbecue scraper or some wood. You're going to want to wipe it down with some oil. Okay, you're going to want to prep that surface. And then start placing your chicken on. Okay. I will actually show you how to use a meat thermometer, but some tricks to cooking this and knowing when it is time to flip. And there it's on. You can see how it's kind of got that translucent color to it. All right. When it's time to flip, that top is going to be white. You're not going to see that pink. And you want to keep it on a medium heat, right, just like you would in an oven. And I will come back when it's closer to use the meat thermometer. Alright. Now it's time to turn them. You see how it's a little bit pink in the center and we've got some opaque on the side. These are going to be part of a grilled chicken marsala, so I don't want too much searing. And you see that browning is from the Maillard reaction. And they're just cooking these to temperature. One thing I did want to point out, if you see how there's this white texture here, that's one way you can tell your chicken is not cooked. When it's cooked through, it's going to run clear. Alright, so this chicken is done. You're going to want to use a meat thermometer. You're going to want to press it in about an inch. And it needs to go to, ooh, that's really hot. It needs to go to 165 degrees if you're doing chicken breast. If you're doing a chicken thigh, you're looking at about 175 degrees. If you're doing Fahrenheit, if you're doing a whole chicken or roasted chicken, you're looking at about 180. If you find while you're cooking that the legs are getting too dark, you can actually cover them with some foil. It's some really hot chicken. One thing you got to watch out for is you're not going too close, or you'll get a false read. Alright, and if you're looking here, you can see, well, possibly that clear juiciness coming out. Some people like to take the chicken off when it's about 5 degrees below temperature and then let it rest to finish coming to that internal cooking temperature. I don't like to do that. I don't like to take chances with chicken. Haven't had food poisoning before. I'm very cautious with that. So I recommend just cooking it to that temperature. Again, watch for a false read on your thermometer. That grill's going to be hot. You don't want pink chicken. Oh, it's pretty good. You don't want pink chicken. So just again, if you want to be extra safe, you can take that piece of chicken, put it onto a plate, test it with the temperature at that time. A couple of more things, just a safety thing. When you're putting the raw chicken on with your tongs, when you're going to flip, get a new set of tongs or wash the ones in between. You don't want to be touching raw chicken or cooked chicken with the raw chicken tongs. The other thing I wanted to mention, if at the beginning I had cooked at a higher heat, I would have had a darker sear on this. But again, because I'm using this in a chicken marsala, I don't want too much of a sear on these ones. If I was just doing or cooking these for a chicken salad, I would have started with a higher heat, seared it to get the nice darker hatch lines, and then moved it to a more indirect heat or a lower temperature. All in all, these small chicken pieces or chicken breast pieces took about, I'd say about 9 minutes to cook all the way through. And I will do a separate video for the chicken marsala.